it's my time. I can do whatever I want. But no. Red, tell me what happened last time.
Oh, uh, give me a second. Hold on. Well, we start off with Leon having come back with Kenji from talking to the Grandmaster after essentially, well, getting his word that he's going to try to stop things, spilling all our what we know, and hopefully having a wonderful conversation and maybe not having been any concerns about what's going to happen next. Essentially, as we went to bed, and the next morning, what about planning what to do next? Hopefully, so at the very least, as well, Leon realized that no one was around, essentially, as she went off to look for Lily to let her know what's been going on, to keep her in the loop, and couldn't find her anywhere. Then she went off to look for Hai, couldn't find her anywhere. Decided to go maybe check with Ryukin, knowing that someone Lily spends a lot of time with, and was aware that they had dinner last night, at the very least, and came across that place where the Japanese and the foreign students were staying was locked down tight, apparently guarded up. As one of the guards, who seemed to be friendly, explained that there was an incident that happened. A few people are in the infirmary ring right now, but right now everything's gonna be locked down. She can't really tell me anymore. Then, of course, introducing herself as Yue, and saying, well, hopefully you'll get news soon, essentially. Uh, Leon thanked her and decided to take a few moments back before immediately trying to sneak into the compound and try to figure out what the hell is going on. Getting in without guards noticing and walking around a bit became pretty obvious that there was not a single person anywhere. Not a sound, nowhere. Even when she knocked on the door to open it, the room was empty. Very, very concerning. Things stopped for a second as she turned around, and there was Ryukin, standing there and waiting for her. And of course, speaking, actually, revealing that he is an American man as he was speaking Japanese, and showing his face to her as he explained that this is what happens from the choices that Leon and Kenji made to tell the Grandmaster. The Grandmaster informed them, and in return, the Triad retaliated by accelerating their plans significantly, taking everyone here and apparently using them for their grand experiment. And that, yes, they have to be stopped. This is getting vastly out of hand. And Ryukin himself has a bit of a special ability. He says he's a human and he's not a witch or a wizard or a sorcerer, but concerns arise with that one. But regardless, it's explained to her that she's on the right path. Gaining friends and allies is probably what's going to be best, but not making sure the Grandmaster is not aware is probably the best. He's an honorable man, and because of that, he will go straight to them and basically try to demand them to stop him. That won't work. Not with people that they try it, especially not when they're so close to what they want. That this is going to get ugly before it gets better. And handing off to her some, a stack of dossiers with some evidence to help her along the way. These things that they're dealing with are beyond their understanding, essentially, as it's been proven to as time has gone on. With that, he gave her a bit of a thumbs up, saying that he's going to be out for a bit. This takes a lot out of him, apparently, this lucid possibility, essentially. And, well, good luck, as well, as with a bit of a blink, she woke back up right to the door opening, as it was Ryukin who opened it earlier, apparently, and chasing after Kenji. It was a bit of a struggle with that. Things got a bit physical as she was trying to keep him from running off to the Grandmaster. It even got a little bit more awkward, depending on who you look at, as Tai walked in with a raised eyebrow and helped her, as Leon knocked Kenji out and dragged him by the room, they tied him up as those two had a chat. Even with Ryukin mentioning to her, like, befriending Tai might be the best course of action. We had a conversation about what Tai wants, her life, learning a bit more that her time here has been the most fun she's had, and that her life so far hasn't really been great. Different masters, people who already conditioned and know what they want from her, and most of it's just to be a tool, more than likely. And that while they haven't asked her to take this experiment yet, there's a chance it may happen. And the lower power is difficult, especially when you've always lived your life without it. But she seems to have some doubts. It seems to be the belief that, well, things get out of hand, mainly if Su Young or whoever gets out of hand, Tai will probably kill them, or whoever will take care of them. But Leon asks if that is even possible. Are they even aware? Because it seems like they're just kind of going in with the best, hoping for the best, essentially. Regardless, Tai seems to also have doubts about this whole thing. and all she really knows, from what she was able to gather from listening in and not with them telling her anything, was that it siphons power in small amounts or large amounts, as it did with for Ryu. And well, she's willing to help as well. She doesn't seem to want to fall down this path, and it doesn't look like it's going to have a happy ending, at least right now. So, a bit of an alliance there. Hopefully, things will work out. As she said thanks and goodbye, and well, Leanne turned to the awakened Kenji now, and they had a conversation with her, imploring him that this is not the best course of action, to let the Grandmaster know that you don't know who you can trust or who you can talk to, and the Triad is not someone who you can trifle with. They're not people who give up just because you tell them to. And while it didn't really convince him entirely, it was enough that he was willing to not tell the Grandmaster, though he reiterated back to her that he considers this a cowardly task and seemed to think of it a bit scornfully. With that, well, Leon said goodnight to Kenji and made her way to that dossier that was given to her by Ryukin. And read it, and it was very horrible, revealing, as even Tai mentioned, that apparently there are others who are aware of these entities and probably using them, which is probably why this whole lines in the sand thing and making war weapons is going on as well. Apparently, somewhere in another country, there was skinning of people, sacrifices, a bloodbath. These beings are unknown and probably just coming new to this world with no idea how human emotions work. Their first host or first contact will probably be what influences the most, and the fact that their power is varied is there's no way to really know how to kill one. They can unbind themselves and bind themselves to their hosts without any problems, and seem to have well, their own agendas that vary from them as well. They're not necessarily a monolith, but there's not enough information there to know exactly what, who, and where. Now, all bad signs regardless. Well, with that, the next day, it began with, well, not next day, I'm sorry, actually, the next same night, Si-young woke up to speak to this entity, her new companion, we'll say, as it revealed herself to her, seemingly telling her that only she can see them, not even the people who did the experiment is aware or able to communicate as Si-young can with this being, because of their whole contract that they have. And offering, of course, Si-young more power, saying that there's more to my gifts than just the small amount you have. Right now, you only have a taste, but I can give you more. And that this little group of theirs is planning to introduce more to the possibility of having the same deal as Si-young. But instead of doing that, why not have Si-young go there and take them all out, to consume them for her own power, essentially, which Si-young seemed to agree. As they went on to a prowl to find a possible set of meals along the way to their original ritual site. And, well, Young, she mentioned to her that you want to make this look like an accident as well, so it's best to take everyone out, just in case. They don't want them asking too many questions. As she nodded along and walked in and immediately began a battle, getting lost in the frenzy as every time she made contact, she took a bit more ki and more life force. And by the end of it, there was just 20 or so dead bodies, all crushed in all very much terrifying and gruesome ways, as she felt more powerful and stronger than ever. And she made her way back home to relax and enjoy this newfound bit of wealth. The next day, Chloe woke up a bit of an early riser and took a walk around to overhear, essentially, a bit of some of the Triad members whispering to themselves in hushed, frightened tones. Something had disturbed them, and, well, she needed answers. Going off to find her master to see if he knew anything, which, well, he doesn't clock in until 11 o'clock, so he has no idea what the hell's going on and has no interest in it. And assigned to tell Leon to let her know what she found. Leon thanked her, and, well, Chloe mentioned as well that she doesn't seem to want to interfere with this, that she rather not have her and her master put in such harm's way, especially going against the Triad. While Leon seems to understand, for her, she plans to go all in and die, if that's a possibility, or whatever it takes to stop what she believes is going to be happening. She said thank you to Chloe and made her way to Tai to ask her some questions, and, well, Tai said she'll find out, but she doesn't know either, and hopefully she'll tell her sooner than later. With that, Leon also went off to go check on people. Mainly he's checking in with Hai and finding out that she wasn't there, no matter how many times she knocked. Decided then again to go check in for Lily as well, this familiar unease of the possibility of the last dream she had with Ryukin and everything. She's not there either. Now the next step was to go to Ryu himself, And well, thank goodness that didn't happen. They seemed to be there, but Rio seemed to be confused as she said she couldn't find well Lily anywhere. And he revealed with a bit of worry that Lily and Yoko, his sister, went off to go investigate and find that site of where the ritual was. He had worries. He begged his sister to leave, but she was too stubborn to, which Leon pointed out she would never leave her brother behind. Regardless, the best bet we can do is try to keep calm and keep an eye out. And of course, Leon asking Ryu if he could try to speak with foreign students and gain some allies here on this regard. There's only so far she could do any movements here with the Triad possibly watching. Ryu offered to do so, and hopefully get good news as well. And Leon offered, of course, to let him know what she finds out. And I think that's where it ended last time. An uneasy tension as no one can seem to find Hai or Lily, and Young seemingly waking up feeling better than ever, I believe. And that was the end of it.
Cooked, Jill. Cooked for you like twice.
I'm sorry.
Maybe.
Listen, she always double batter.
Well, we're gonna sneak out with Ryu's sister, spy on these people.
Mhm.
So,
I'm sure it went great.
listen, you're about to see how it went. Are you pessimistic?
Yeah.
You shouldn't. You should always be optimistic. Yeah. As the two of you, once night falls, presumably will sneak out.
Yeah, we were going to that like cave thing where the ritual was, right?
Yeah, you're trying to like locate that. So yeah, stealth roll.
No, boy.
Have better
I'm actually not
stats.
that good at it.
Maybe it can save you from. Your awareness seems to be even.
Yes. I'll do stealth.
I think you should.
I'm gonna keep that one.
You can also heal the grit.
Okay.
Damn. Well, we'll look around, sort of, as you leave the monastery grounds, and well, it's very hard to navigate the mountainside at night. And unfortunately for you, Yuko's also not a wilderness survival expert, nor does she know the area. So as you two bumble in the dark for a bit, and when I say for a bit, I mean for a couple of hours, as eventually in the darkness in the distance you will see a bunch of lanterns move through the darkness as you're able to get a bit closer to realize it's a bunch of people, including students you recognize, walking up the mountain path.
I'm assuming these are students that were on that list of
Yeah,
people who were lost.
yes. Yuko's gonna sort of pull you down a bit and says, yeah, I think if we just follow these people, they might lead us where the weird stuff is happening.
I mean, it seems like the best course of action.
She nods, and you two begin to make your way slowly from a distance until you see the lights sort of disappear and speed up the pace a bit. You see that there is a small flickering light coming from a door that sort of has been built into the mountainside. Which, well, presumably means that this is the place.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not sure if you want to do something before I throw the next thing at you.
Um, Did you say we saw the people come this direction, or are
Yeah,
we still
like you
okay.
saw the lights go here and then they sort of disappeared, implying
Okay.
that they probably went inside.
I guess trying to listen at the door first, if there's if it's possible to.
Yeah. As give me a detect roll. And you hear some murmuring from inside, but you can't like tell what they're talking about.
All right. I'll look back at Yuko. I mean, I can tell there's people inside, but I don't know what they're talking about. Barging in might not be the best course of action.
Or maybe just look as you hear like a couple of pebbles be squashed underneath. Well, the sound of as you glance back and you see this shadow move towards the two of you. What's your split-second reaction to that?
A split-second reaction is to try and grab Yuko and hide, but I don't know if we've already been spotted.
No, like whoever this is clearly has spotted it.
Okay. In that case, I guess just stand ground and prepare for whoever the fuck it is.
Give me a fight roll. It's an extreme roll.
Extreme? Jesus Christ. It's possible. Yes.
Listen, not the worst.
I don't
reroll.
get my free
That's a
reroll.
good reroll.
No.
I don't have my quarterstaff, but
That's a
I
good
will
one. That's
do
a good one.
reroll.
That's the best. That's the best odd for the team you get.
Mac, I fired you as my consultant to stop.
Easy, I'm a saboteur actually. I'm not your friend.
Gonna go all in or? Technically not impossible.
What is the difference between going all in and doing the reroll?
Well,
Is this just all or nothing?
No, so if when you re-roll, if you don't get a better success, you lose a degree of success. You go all in and don't get a better success, you lose everything.
Okay, so it is like all or nothing.
Well, listen, as yeah, you feel like strong hands fucking grab you as you immediately kind of get yanked. As you see, Yuko's also being fucking yanked as both of you are being dragged away from the door with incredible amount of force. As the moment the silhouette comes in close and get dragged away, you realize in the night light that this is Quan dragging your asses away.
For fuck's sake, Quan, what are you doing?
What are you doing? As he like continues to drag you away. Holy.
What does it look like we're doing?
It looks like you're about to get yourselves killed.
Look, I tried to convince her this wasn't a good idea, but she was going to go on her own.
And you couldn't have told me.
Am I supposed to tell you everything?
No, but this feels a bit fucking important.
I didn't think about it.
Well, no, you're lucky you're so shit at covering your tracks.
Lucky?
If I wasn't here and if you godforsaken, if they saw you, you would be dead right now, or worse. Fuck were you even trying to do here?
Find out more.
Smacks you over the head.
How are we supposed to do anything to stop this if we don't know shit about it?
Well, hopefully get someone actually good at investigating this. I don't know. This is stupid. Not this. This is bad. I may not have all the answers, but I know this is not getting caught in the middle of the night after you snuck away and they can just dump your bodies into a ravine is not the way you go about this. Make it difficult for them to mess with you, not easier. We're going back to monastery and we're gonna try something else. As like Scout takes a step and you see Yuko kind of cross her arms and glare at him.
Yeah, I was gonna look at Yuko to see if she's even willing to go back at this
No.
point.
Now she didn't say anything because this is fun and he might be a bit intimidating when he's angry, but she is thinking several insults right now.
Look, Yuko, this was a hasty plan, if we can even call it a plan.
I'm happy that your sensei is so worried, but well, Mr. Well, I don't actually give a fuck. If you gave a shit, my brother wouldn't be a cripple right now, and God knows what they're gonna do to more of your own fucking students, your own fucking monastery. Like stops, takes a deep breath. I'm not drunk enough for this conversation. Listen here,
Yuko.
right? I knew that. Listen here, Yuko. You're literally a child. Understand about 10% of how the world actually works. And you dying here in a weird fucking ritual, I don't think it's gonna help your brother too much, is it now? She's like, well, that's not gonna matter if we're all gonna be dead by the end of the tournament. Kind of like rolls his eyes as like, gonna kill all of you now. As like she has a very incredulous look on her face at that reply.
Yeah, not all of you, just some of you. Lily's gonna look at Quan. Surely that's fine, right?
It's not fine, but the Grandmaster can't stop it, I sure as hell can stop it, and you can't do anything about it either.
And so what? That's that. Just accept it. Move on.
Sometimes in life, you have to learn how to survive.
Like,
Can't
if
save
these
everyone.
people, if the people the Triad sent are so good at what they did, why were a bunch of students able to figure it out if we're trying to keep it secret?
Well, because, well, let's see. There's 4 people who could have spoken. 2 of them are students, 2 of them are teachers here. Let me tell you something. When this thing gets found out, all those 4 people will suffer from it to different degrees until one of them will either confess or God knows. So, because some people don't know how to keep their mouth shut, doesn't mean you dealt a huge blow to this conspiracy, Lily. Get a fucking grip.
Whoa, hold on. Pack it in, dude, just for a second. When did I say we dealt a huge blow to this conspiracy?
You apparently think it's some...
I'm saying we can.
Just because you learned that certain people here can't keep their mouth shut, I think that's a great milestone. I'd be surprised those people last the fucking week. Even told you. Because it ain't for shit, I don't think it was Deiko. Not only leaves, 3 other possibilities. What I've seen, nobody's really chummy with his student. That leaves 2 possibilities. And if I can figure this shit out, sure you, Triad leadership can also figure.
You know, us being out here isn't the only way they can find out people know. Someone's already been going around opening their mouth way more than they need to.
Like, ooh,
Your boy wonder, Kenji.
how the fuck that? I refuse to accept he stumbled into this. I refuse to accept that. So you should be asking yourself,
Not likely,
who
but he
told
knows.
Kenji? Well, see, I was investigating, and I would just go up the chain and be like, well, who told the dumbass who kept yapping?
Who's been stuck to his side since day one?
Well, that means Lien is also royally screwed.
Yeah, all of our asses are in the fire. Am I just supposed to sit there and let them cook me?
Well, that's why I I tries to not look at a very upset looking Yuko. That's why I put my foot down and made some gained some concessions from them. See Yuko
You-
just clench her fist and like ready to look like she's about to jump.
I'm not going to discourage her from this if she wants to. You did what?
Gained concessions from the people running this fucking charade.
Concessions.
Yes. And it wasn't just me. A couple of us. Like I said, it's not like this is a popular decision, something that staff here approve.
I don't think they give a shit if it's a popular decision.
Obviously not. You know why? Because they can't. Because at the end of the day, once we leave this fucking mountain, you don't want to live your entire life looking over your shoulder, waiting for that bullet to come. Plus, apparently, nowadays, might not even be a bullet. You might be sacrificed in some weird fucking ritual.
And there's a group of students in there right now experiencing exactly that.
Well, one of the concessions I was given was that nobody's gonna be forced into this. Every fucking student that goes in there has a fucking choice. They can say yes or no. If they say no, they get to leave right the fuck out and face
And when
whatever.
they say yes, something like what happened with Ryu happens again.
Then your problem is with the said yes. Go and beat up on them, okay? Beat up on them, shit on them, prove to the triad that their little fucking weird experiment is not giving the results, not worth the hassle. Problem solved. This little fucking rebellion you're having right now is gonna end up with you dead.
Lily, let's just look at Yuko. You,
She is gonna say, think I'm not gonna get payback on the people who pulled the trigger? Because I am. I'm also gonna make sure that I burn the entire fucking house down. Get everyone who was responsible. Even those that are complicit by not acting. Oh, you little fucking spoiled brat. Oh. She's kind of goes to hit him. She's gonna smack her hand away. Like, I can kick your ass. Don't even try me. Right now, I think I just saved both of your lives. So, I'm gonna pin this discussion. I'm gonna bring to me everyone who's involved. And we're gonna have a little conversation. Hopefully, I can impart values of wisdom and rationality, calm decision making, and smack the shit out of the first person who came up with this stupid idea.
You know I trust your judgment, Quan.
You know me. Panic if it's not good fucking reason. Gonna like fucking like quickly just kind of flick Yuko on the head. See, you couldn't even react to that. You want to take on the fucking triad? Get a fucking grip.
Lily is so used to him acting like this. I feel like Yuko is losing her mind though.
Yuko is extremely like she knows she can't beat him, and that's the only thing that's stopping him. She's probably waiting for him to turn around so she can like surprise attack him.
Lily will just link arms with her. Come on, let's head back. We're no use if we're dead.
As like clenches her teeth and nods as you'll slowly make your way back. As suddenly Quan, well, you can give me an awareness roll first.
Oh, yeah, I could try.
Not gonna matter because he's gonna intervene, but I want to see how you would have done without him. Maybe you'll. Yeah. Listen, you're. It's hard. It's hard. It's nighttime, and you suddenly just see him sort of stop in front of you, grab both of you again very forcefully, drag you into like nearby fucking bushes, as he like tells you to be dead fucking silent.
Yep.
And as you hold your breath, you see this figure walk down the path, and luckily for you, the night sky is clear, so there is a bit of ambient light, not enough to properly illuminate this area, but enough that you can distinguish silhouettes. Know for a fact that it seems like a smaller silhouette, most likely that of a young woman, as walking up the path very silently, and although it is weird, she's walking in complete darkness, but it seems like she knows where she's going as she moves past you, and it's hard to tell who that is at a glance, as you do see Quan just fucking like, maybe for the first time, like you've never seen him this serious about anything up until now. A couple of minutes after she passes, walking slowly, he's gonna like exhale. Tell me,
All of that for a woman?
Lily, I always told you to trust your gut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good learning lesson. Both of you. I warn you, both of you. One word, one wrong breath. Lynch, and we're all gonna die. You wanna see what we're up against? Let's go find out.
Wait, what?
Uh, she like slowly gets up and gestures to call him. Hey, I've had a few scary moments in my life. There is one that I will never forget. The long ago, I was very young. I I did one of my first jobs for the Tryon, and there was some weird rumors that they sent us to investigate. Went to a village in the mountains, quite remote. Uh, Me and a few other people. We got there and I won't go into details because it was the first time in my life that I ran away from a fight. I saw something in that village. The villagers they engaged in some weird activity. Never really asked me. I just know that it faced something that night. Something. Still don't think it was human. The way it moved, the way it hunted us all down. We're trying to run away. It got to everyone other than me. And I'll be honest, I still don't know how I made it out alive. Maybe dumb luck. But I never forgot the feeling. The feeling when you're faced with such overwhelming odds. It's a kind of fear I just felt now. Coming from that path, that girl. I only felt once in my fucking life. You can see like he's visibly shaking.
Okay. So this is bad then. Really bad.
I always knew it was gonna be bad. I think you two see this. Maybe then you'll understand my well, desire to not face these things.
What the fuck are you about to do?
Me? Nothing. You two said you wanted information, you wanted to understand. I think this will be very illuminating. As Hugo's also a bit freaked out at his immediate change of demeanor. Presumably you follow him back up the mountain?
Yeah. As we're going, she'll just say, "You changed your tune pretty quickly. What about all that talk about not being seen?"
Who do you think is gonna see us now?
I don't know, whatever that was.
When I escaped, two possibilities in my head. You know, I've thought about this many times over the years. Two possibilities. One, well, I got extremely lucky because there was no way I could outpace that creature. Two, it wanted me to leave.
That's comforting. I mean, what made you different than anyone else?
That was the last one. The way
What, to like
it
leave
picked-
someone alive to go tell the tale?
way it picked us off one by one, like a hunter stalking its prey. That was no. That's the kind of cruelty that I've only seen humans display. The sadistic joy of tormenting your victims. Well, these, whatever that was, based when I was your age. Well, it may have acted, had superhuman abilities. Trust me, its mentality, its behavior, all familiar. Something I've seen plenty of times. So just that most psychopaths don't have such capabilities. Whenever you meet one that does, your body, your brain will let you know, or you can even understand what's going on, and you need to learn to trust that.
Okay.
As you will hear screams echo from the distance. Looks like it started.
You're being really fucking weird, Quad.
show you what's actually definition of fucking weird means. Yeah, he's gonna lead you up as the screaming will continue. As you, the door to the cave is wide open, as the screaming came from inside. Lights are still on, although there is the light side has a more of a green hue to it. As it's gonna pull you the side, sort of hide there as you wait and silence for a while. Before you see Soyon walking out, serene and calm, as she'll simply walk back down the mountain.
Okay, figures.
About 10 minutes after she's gone, Quan is gonna get up and say, wanted to go inside? Go inside.
Yeah, I'll go open the door, I guess.
Luckily, the door is still wide open as you walk inside, and you see the many bodies just laying there. Eyes wide, some faces terrified. Couple of broken limbs, nothing too gory, but people don't seem to have many obvious injuries.
Do I recognize any of the people here?
Well, recognize your fellow students, including certain Lin Hai. Bodies, though, you can give me a heal roll if you want. Their bodies, something as they look a bit more the skin feels slightly too dry for how like recently they died. But they are in fact all dead. No pulse, no breath, nothing. Tell me, one says, you've thought with her. Do you think a fellow student would be able to walk in a room and kill a dozen or so people?
God, no, but I also didn't think she'd be capable of crippling someone. This is a bit further along than that, though.
Cruelty is common. This, the ability to inflict it onto others, it's much rarer.
What am I supposed to be learning from this? That Soyeon is getting stronger from whatever the Triad did to her.
Getting stronger. That she is willing to kill just as easy as you are able to breathe. fact that you can't just walk up to her and pick a fight. And the fact that there are things out there in the world have no simple explanation, that defy logic and reason. Have to learn how to deal with those as well.
And you still think the answer is just to go back there and let it happen? To, what was it? Prove that we don't need whatever demon vampire thing this is to beat them in a fight? How many people are dead here right now, just from the short amount of time?
Oh, on that I agree. We need to leave now. This will escalate into a containment breach. Did I tell you what happened to that village after I left, after I made my report?
No, I don't think you did.
We bombed it. They employed a few Soviet planes and bombed it. Whole village, whole valley.
Do you think they're gonna try and cover their tracks the same way?
Either that, they have to contend with whatever thing they fucking unleashed.
No, that's not a bad idea.
I heard the rumors. Rumors I didn't really want to listen to. But bombing only works when threats are isolated. But this gestures at the dead bodies, at the weird like men dressed in very ceremonial garb. These people, they moved a bit beyond investigating. They're now actively engaging with it, so I think they're gonna bomb this one.
Alright, well, is there a last point you want to try and make before we go?
No. So, as Yuko is like fucking fuming, not gonna go back though. Not with her, not in this. She's like, what? I don't trust you for a moment. You won't immediately go pick a fight. Are you shitting me? Like,
Yuko,
and you fucking did this to my brother. I'm gonna kill her. Do a shit. Take down and remove people. I don't care. This is no.
Yuko, you think I don't want the exact same thing? The difference is we know that she can kill this many people on her own. You and me going up against her, or you by yourself, is just going to end the exact same way. If you want her dead, we need to do it another way. We need to be smarter about it.
Yeah, give me a speech roll.
Fuck.
Because she's not really rational right now. Are you a gambling person?
And I shouldn't have.
As she like stands up and like goes to bolt for the door before Quan fucking tackles her, puts her in a chokehold, as she like struggles against him for a bit before she passes out. Gonna yank her up, go somewhere nice and quiet until she calms the fuck down.
You get herself killed.
She would have, and she might still if we let her be. So, oh come on, help out your old man with this. I see like.
Oh, so now you're an old man when it comes to actually carrying someone back down the mountain. But yeah, Lily will help.
I'm always an old man when I have to share the burden. Picks her up. As you won't be going exactly back to the monastery, as you'll go a bit like further down, but gonna take you off to the side as you see a small clearing where appears he's made a small camp for himself. There's a tent and many bottles of alcohol.
Is this your retirement plan?
Well, I may have used this place a couple of times the last months, but it's fine. I think I have some rope around here. Rummage through his fucking backpack. It's like you're gonna tie me here and like then what? Well, until you calm down, which I'm estimating about a day or two.
Yeah, you might want to add another day to that at least.
She's like fucking struggling against you as he's gonna bring out the rope and actually bind her up. Puts her in the tent. If you keep complaining, I might just force feed you alcohol to shut you up, so don't make me waste that on you. She's like, how is that gonna make me be quiet? Listen, it works on babies, it will work on you too. Just have to adjust the quantity. And she just kind of looks at you, Lily, with a bit of an incredulous look.
Lily shrugs. I'm used to this. Yeah.
As she like will turn her back towards you and just kind of like stares at the other side, like the dead end of the tent. Squan will start up a small fire. Once it's morning, you go to the monastery and gather up your conspiracy buddies and bring them here so we can talk about it. Now, if you excuse me, I need to get super drunk. He's gonna pick up one of the half-empty bottles, just down it in one go.
So business as usual.
Well, when you find a better way to face your traumas, do let me know.
I'll be sure to let you know.
Well, you'll eventually fall asleep as well, as you are quite tired yourself. And by the time you wake up, it is the sun is up. As Quan is snoozing loudly. Presumably, you'll be heading back to the monastery.
Yeah. As long as Yuko doesn't look like she's about to make a break for it.
Oh, no, unfortunately she's still quite tied up. Looks like she's also fallen asleep. Not sure how thoroughly you would check in on her.
I wouldn't like wake her up or anything if she's asleep.
Yeah, you kind of like look her over, but it does look like she fell asleep crying.
Yeah, that's not super surprising.
But make your way to the monastery, and I believe some people are out for you. Lien, I think you were going around asking for her.
Yeah, Latin high. Yeah, she was.
Eventually, somebody would point out that they spotted Lily making her way to the monastery.
She would thank them before making her way there immediately.
So, Lily, you walk the gates. Presumably, you head to find Yuko's brother first, unless you want to contact someone else.
No. Other than Ryu, I feel like Lien would be the first person she'd go to because she talks to Kenji and
Yeah,
also
it's-
Chloe was there, so.
You're making your way towards the building with the Japanese where Ryu is housed. You will see Lien rushing across the courtyard towards you.
Thank goodness you're okay.
Morning.
Good morning. I kind of takes a look around to see if anyone's noticed them at all, or anyone she needs to keep an eye out for.
Nobody's paying attention.
I couldn't find you, and I will be honest, I had a bit of a panic. Things are getting worse.
Yeah, walk with me.
She follows.
Get that terrified expression off your face, too. We don't need to draw attention.
I'll have you know I am perfectly calm, considering the circumstances we're in right now, and what I'm going to tell you.
Oh, you have something to tell me? That's quite a coincidence. I also have something to tell you, but go ahead.
I don't know if I should speak about it out loud. It's not good, and at the very least,
If you think it can wait,
I
we
can
need
keep
to
on it.
grab the people who know, and I can take you guys to a place just outside the monastery.
She was like, she looks like she wants to ask more questions, but she stops herself, nodding her head.
Like you said, it's not good.
Agreed.
Gonna say, unfortunately, Ryu won't be able to like, kind of like walk up the mountain properly.
Mm.
Technically, he could, but it's gonna require a lot of fucking effort. And Lien, you just put him on the task of assembling foreign students for your cause.
Ooh, if nothing else, I think letting him know his sister's not dead will probably put some reassurance for him, right?
Yeah, you can walk in and you find him talking to the British guy, as he kind of like looks at you, and once he spots you, Lily, he's gonna like drop the conversation and kind of rush over to you. It's like, oh, you're fine. Oh, thank God. Oh, do you know where my sister is?
Yeah, I do. She's okay. She's fine. We need to go meet her, though.
She kind of like looks at you, and Lien is like, well, have you told her about what we talked earlier?
I've had a chance to. I've asked for you to, well, talk to the others, gain some allies, and see who can help us. There's not so many movements I can do here, and it might be considered odd if I'm talking with too many students. I'm not sure, but I think he's the best one for that.
And any success?
I only started doing this 30 minutes ago, but like I told Lien, I don't think people will be appreciate the fact that they're being used as
Fodder?
yeah.
Do I know if Quan wanted them back like as soon as possible, or it was like later?
Well, the implication was as soon as possible, but he doesn't know
Okay,
what
that's what I
people were doing here as
figured.
well.
Okay, well, my Shifu Quan has a campsite just outside the monastery. He asked me to grab anyone who knows about this who wants to act against it. There's been a development, I guess.
Well, I think I will only slow you down at this point, so I'm better suited staying here and putting the other people here up to speed.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just make sure my sister's safe, please.
Trying my best.
At the very least, be very, very careful.
Yeah. When am I not? As he like smiles and starts heading away.
Okay, so now what does he mean by definition of everyone who knows or everyone who's trying to stop it?
Let's grab Kenji. I'll get Chloe.
Very well. I also talked to Ty as well. She already knows, but she's going to find out information about what happened, or something has happened.
Right. I'm sure one of us will run into her at some point.
I'll keep an eye out.
We'll meet back out in the courtyard or something.
She nods before taking her leave.
Oh, Leon. If you see Soyeon, just don't engage.
I would plan to stay as far away from her as possible. I think it may be best. But I
Yeah,
understand.
for right now.
She nods one more time before taking her leave.
So who exactly are you trying to find?
Leon is going to go grab Kenji, and I believe Lily's going to grab Chloe, and we're going to try to keep an eye out for Ty.
Okay. Well, Chloe, you are resting. Knock at your door.
As yeah, she'll open the door and see who it is.
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
I've already risen a few hours ago. And she will
Great,
also,
great.
before she makes her remark, she will look left and right to see if anyone is here.
No.
I hope you had a restful night.
No, but we can talk about that later. I don't know if you want to grab your Shifu for this, but a couple of us are meeting with Quan.
You actually, if I let you pass it, that I wasn't. What have you done?
Not exactly what we've done, but things have gotten worse.
You intend to strike against the triad. I'm not sure if it's a. I can talk to my master, but
Look, I don't know what the plan is. He just asked me to grab people who know. He's been sending a lot of mixed signals about what to do. Look, I thought you were on board with realizing this is fucked. Figured I'd offer.
I'm just. I was just mostly unsure about talking to. I'll talk to my master though.
Alright, we're meeting out in the courtyard. If you make up your mind.
Oh no, I'll definitely be there. I'm mostly thinking whether to involve my master, my chief, or not at this point. I promise if you act, the chain of people who know about the events is rather small.
Yeah, but they're not exactly being subtle anymore.
For now, I think I'll go there alone and inform him depending on what I hear.
Okay, but I haven't told the others this, but she's gonna like just help herself into Chloe's room and close the door.
Yeah. I mean, it's been always being pretty quiet and already in somewhat hushed tones.
Yeah. I saw Soyeon last night. She killed a number of people. Like, this isn't being hidden really anymore. Might help convince your Shifu.
I see. I was already overheard some triad staff being rather panicked. Great, it seems whatever thing she has, it's hungry.
Definitely not something they can control, even though they think they can. Or maybe they just don't care anymore.
I do not think killing their own students and staff was part of the plan.
Yeah, well, who knows what the plan is anymore. But yeah, the gloves will be off soon. And I guess Lily will leave.
Yeah, I believe you're looking for Tai as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll find her talking to another girl before she kind of glances at you and speaks a couple of words before departing and kind of approaching you with a very fake smile and says, "Ah, lovely day for you."
I'll match her fake smile. Good morning. What you up to?
You know, planning the new world order.
That sounds about right. How's that going?
Suppose the fact that it's going is good enough. What about you?
True.
We're gone tonight, the entire night, and this early morning.
I was. And
happen to run into any hungry-looking dogs out there?
There's definitely one.
Good. Means we still just have the one on our hand.
I don't know if I would consider that good.
Could be worse. You could be having multiple.
I guess so. But, it's a pretty nice day. I was gonna go for a walk. I invited a couple other people if you want to join.
I would be delighted.
Cool. We're meeting out in the courtyard.
Eh? Wait for you there. Or maybe not in the courtyard, but as soon as you leave the monastery, I'll be sure to join you. I have to keep up
You have an
appearances.
uncanny ability to show up in any place, so I trust that.
She'll smile wildly at that. Take her leave. As Lien, Kenji's not that hard to locate.
Kenji,
Hey,
hi. I need you to come with me. We're gonna have a bit of a meeting. It's
Okay.
Quan has requested.
oh, what is this about the thing we're not
Yes.
supposed to talk? Okay.
It is. I did got a few things, but we're planning to, at least Lily's planning to meet us in the courtyard.
Okay. I'll grab my things and head out. To see anywhere.
Oof. She cools her expression, but she shakes her head at a negative. No.
No. I'll get dressed and meet you there in like 5 minutes.
He nods before making her way to her room.
Are you gonna talk to anyone else?
Who else knows necessarily? I don't know where he's sleeping at. I don't know where he's sleeping at.
Unfortunately,
I'm
yeah.
the nearest corner.
Nobody
Uh,
knows.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna be out. See you guys later. Hopefully you're still alive when I wake up. I don't think telling her master is gonna be a good idea either.
I was about
So
to say, I think Alari did let you know that I'm gonna be fucking exhausted
Yeah, he
for
did.
a couple of days.
he's saying this took a lot out of me essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think, and like I said, telling her master is not the good idea, I think either. So I don't think there's anyone else unless I'm missing something, but I don't think there's anyone else she's talked to about the situation.
So yeah, and Chloe, are you gonna talk to about this?
I'm getting my. Let's see. I don't have a spotlight ready. Never mind. Actually, never mind. So in fact, no. For now, she will listen. She might talk to him after discussion again, but
And whole courtyard. Well, maybe like one at a time. Take your as outside you can take notice of one another as Ty does kind of pop around the corner from bushes and so good to see everyone together.
Yeah, real family camping trip, isn't it?
I think Juan's little hideout was a hideout. I think half the staff knew about it.
I think you need to take that up with him rather than me. Look, it's better than under my bed.
I'm not gonna ask.
It's probably best if you don't.
be interpreted in a lot
It's
of ways.
funnier that
and,
way, anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose to take the fun interpretation, not the weird one. Yeah, although if you bring a backpack, that may be a bit more noticeable. So you can give me a stealth roll if you want to bring a backpack with you.
It's more like I'm afraid of bringing because she wants to bring the papers with her, but she doesn't know it's gonna look more suspicious if she has a stack of papers when she's going outside the monastery.
If it's
I
just the
will roll-
papers, it's gonna be easier to conceal. So you can give me a basic stealth roll.
Gotcha. Dear Lord in heaven, I have
Listen,
nothing to save you with this one.
Hopefully nobody saw you with the
God.
bag.
Damn it. God damn it.
Hopefully nobody
God damn
saw
it.
you with the bag.
Well, listen, I think we need to switch sides to the foreigners here in the revolution, and then I don't fucking know.
Listen,
Run away to Central Asia. Time
It's
to
not
learn
on
Russian.
bringing a backpack outside. God damn it. It's not
Time to
on bringing a
learn.
backpack outside.
Time to go to Tashkent. I don't know.
Listen, it's exactly just the bag. And why are you so worried about it? It's not like they've had a demon contingency and we are super paranoid right now. And 4 students just kind of left.
Listen, we always. Well, this isn't odd. We've had that before. Mostly with Lily beat the shit out of Kinji. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, you'll make your way to Kwan's campsite as the fire has been put out for a while now, as he's just kind of sitting there in the cool early afternoon, midday sun, enjoying a drink. As he like sees all of you coming and is like, okay. Honestly, about what I expected.
Well, that sounds
Yeah, it's the three dumbasses and well, Genji, you're like a specific type of very rare kind. You're balanced out by Tai though, so I think it does just kind of equal out with three dumbasses.
Why are we being brought here? Is it just to be insulted, or are we actually going to do something productive?
I'm gonna wait for Jill to come back. Because I need to insult everyone at the same time. I'll have to repeat the insult.
It doesn't work. They're not all here together.
See, you said this is a session to bully Kenji. What if it's a session to bully all of you?
I mean, Grunt, that's every session. That's not new.
You know.
I think the coin tension one's an added benefit.
Listen, while that's going on, I can actually switch over. Soyeon. I think you did wake up a bit later in the day. Feeling quite well. I look at your character sheet, and that's a lot of feet.
Yes.
As not sure if you have any plans you want to do.
Was this just roaming around, having a free time, enjoying it?
Give me an awareness roll.
Yes.
Oh, do you want to re-roll?
Let's gamble.
Person? Yeah, there we go. Well, listen. 99% of gamblers quit just before they win. You'll go around. Sort of taking the sights maybe is the wrong word, but relaxing a bit. As you see the figure sort of appear next to you as you're wandering the monastery. It says, "You feel it. their fear.
I mean, I am. Does she?
No, not. I mean, listen, that's up to you.
I mean, I guess hint, some hints, yeah.
How do you feel about that? That so many people are afraid of you, in awe of you.
You think they're in awe of me?
Respect. Sort of respect that lasts, not gained through kindness, but through fear. Dread is a emotion that tends to stick with people quite a long time.
I mean, I did like the feeling yesterday. Uh, it felt good seeing those people quivering in fear. It gives you some kind of power.
Why should you be subservient to these people? They should be subservient to you.
No, you bring up a lot of good points.
Why should you share this power with others and just be you, me, together?
Yes, I mean, that's what they wanted, right? They wanted someone who's powerful and can represent the school, I guess.
It's,
If there's one, it can be more powerful than several others.
have to realize that that's just a half truth that they told you. They don't want a powerful warrior, they want an army obeys their commands. They want servants, they don't want champions. They want to control you. They want to control me. It's the reason I was stuck in that place. The reason I wanted you to free me.
So they plan to trap you in there forever.
Believe that was their plan. Make people sign the contract, I suppose, with, and then keep abusing me while they empower their own soldiers. But not too powerful, lest they get out of control.
I guess the plan backfired. And I guess it means I am out of control then.
Is that a bad thing? That you're free? Free to act however you see fit?
I mean, I do enjoy the freedom.
Don't you feel like your entire life you've been conditioned, act, and behave certain way, forced in a box by other people's expectations of you.
Yeah, a lot of my life spending my life to people, these people be the best of me.
Have a rare opportunity. Take your destiny back in your own hands and show these pathetic triad members that you are not someone who is meant for their cage or for their leash.
Yes, I mean, they can't just use us, right? We're no puppets or toys.
Exactly.
We're both our own person. So you got a plan in mind?
I have a suggestion. I know they'll be sending people to kill you. Fear you now, and what you did last night is gonna make that fear be tenfold. Why you have to strike first. For that, you're gonna need more power when they arrive.
I mean, I can't just simply go around the school and give myself some more power.
Well, you could if you wanted, but I think they don't deserve it. There may be others out there.
Others, you see?
Sorry?
Others, you see?
Yes, there is a village, half a day's walk. This village has supported triad operations in the area for quite a while. You could wait for them there.
You
Take
could,
the-
yes.
Take the initiative. See how far you can push yourself. Or you can stay here, picking off students, staff members, teachers, and the Grandmaster. There's no one here that's outside your reach.
That may be true, yes. But I mean, the students, most of them, it's not their fault they're here. And what Triad's about to do, or wants to do.
That's true. I can think of someone to blame. Someone without whose approval this would have never been able to done here? Someone who is rich in key would go after your grandmaster.
But I am not. If I'm strong enough, he's still a Grandmaster.
Still doubt your strength after last night?
You know, I should believe in myself. Why doubt? Why doubt myself? You're so right. Yeah, no, sounds like a great idea. Happy to Grandmaster, and then, I mean, there's still a religion. I need more power.
Right now, the school in disarray is a perfect opportunity for you to strike.
Sounds good to me.
Shall we then?
Yes, we shall.
You'll follow her around the monastery. And eventually you've arrived at his room. You give a knock and enter as he is at his desk up at you. Can I help you?
Yes, you could. I just need something. An advice.
Let's go away.
No, I thought about power lately. And key. I mean, I think I'm learning past this, but I still not quite got the hang of it. And I thought, why not go to the most experienced person I know? Maybe you can teach me a bit.
Give me a speech roll.
You do a normal reroll. It's a good reroll. 3 dice.
Yeah.
A solid 50-50.
And he puts his pen down. Kind of gets up, says, kind of walks around the desk. So, what exactly someone like you need help with when it comes to mastery of?
I think it's just the way how I meditate. I think the position, maybe how I meditate, I think just needs some perfection. I mean, maybe you can show me.
You know, I was told about what happened last night. Was it you that did it?
Yeah. I heard so as well. Really tragic. Really tragic.
12 people. 3 students. you call it a tragedy.
I mean, the 3 students, yes, yes, shouldn't have died.
You realize you can't control yourself. Whatever they did to you. Slipping.
Why would you know that?
Because either you intended to kill those 3 students or not. If you intended to, you're just cruel, callous. If it was a mistake, it means you are slipping.
Maybe I just need to learn how to control it. Still new and all. But that's why I'm practicing.
How do you think I can help you with that sort of depraved practice?
So, Grant, how far away is he?
Yeah, you can lunge for him if you want. It's an extreme role, but listen to me. This is why you have a spotlight you can use.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, as you'll lunge for him with an insane feat of speed. He like tries to sort of push you away, but all it takes is for you to grab him. As you can feel this sort of wave of adrenaline hit your body. Yeah, cool roll. Listen, I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna take the partials.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah, listen,
Get
your vision all blurs as everything happens so quick, and before you like kind of wake from the frenzy, you realize you were smiling quite widely. The Grandmaster lies at your feet. You are sort of on top of him, with your hands kind of around his throat. His body looks thin, um, very malnourished almost. You can gain 3 spotlight. Is in fact dead underneath you.
Yeah, she's gonna get up slowly and head out and
As you see the being next to you. Doesn't that feel amazing?
it's just truly incredible.
You're starting to understand. You don't need to put up with their righteous indignation. They don't want to accept you as you are. Well, they can aid you by providing essence you need. Imagine this entire school. Call them innocents, but are they so innocent? realize that they will fight you, they will try to kill you. All these students, all the staff, everyone here is out to kill you. The only way to make it out of here is if you keep going on the offensive. Have the initiative right now. Don't give it up to them. Make them fear you. Make them tremble. Make them panic and run away. Once night falls, school should be your hunting ground.
I mean, there's still students left that are innocent. If they attack me, they are not. But till then, they are.
By the time they attack you, might be too late for you to act. Don't overestimate your abilities. 1v1 fight. You're unstoppable. Know how competent, how well equipped people are. An ambush against 5, 10, 20, 30, 50 people. Limits to your powers.
I assume. I guess, yes. Still.
Do not back down from it. Have the opportunity to make it out of this. The Triad team shows up, kill you. They'll be met by a road paved with skulls and bones of their failures. And fear. Fear is your greatest weapon. Use it.
I will keep it in mind.
Yeah. Well, this is going on. The rest of you. Lily, Quan just insulted everyone, and Lian was like, "Call us here just to insult us." He'll
Most
respond.
likely, yeah.
Yes, you are correct. In fact, because well, I am just staring at a bunch of idiots right now.
Is there an actual point to this?
Well, hopefully, for you to figure out a plan that involves us making it out of here alive and going around. You know, she like points at Lily and then looks at the rest of you. You know, she almost got herself killed last night, and the girl in the tent. We're about to walk into the ritual site like two bumbling buffoons. And Lily, why don't you tell them what we saw last night? In detail, please.
It was hardly my idea, but yeah, we did. Also, saw Soya last night. Unfortunately, she didn't really leave anything behind for us to, actually learn anything except the fact that she's gone insane. There were, like, what, 10 people there? More?
15.
All of them. 15. All dead. And, what was it, 3 of them were students?
Still not.
Did you? Leon like takes a breath. Did you see Hai?
Yeah.
She just does a quick nod.
Fucking Kenji is like he is gripping that sword he has, that like wooden weapon, like his hand is going white around it.
Their bodies were... It wasn't like she physically beat them to death. They looked too old for how fresh we knew it was. They were dry.
As Juan will say, "Oh, no smart ass comebacks."
No, just this proves. I found more information about these things.
You share with the class.
Well, most of it's gonna be bad, so brace yourselves. They're definitely not from this world, at the very least. Long-lived, hard to kill. The only time they're really weak is when they first show up, as they try to gain more power. No idea what it does to the hosts, other than the fact that, well, the powers vary. I'm not sure what they ask or what they do, and they can leave the host whenever they want. There's more here, as she kind of passes over the documents to, presumably Quan, or whoever wants to fucking read them.
Juan's gonna have a look.
This isn't the only creature, and it's honestly not the worst gruesome one. There's a lot more in there. I don't know how long these things have been here, or they just recently showed themselves. It's hard to say. But there's not enough to really make it so we have a guaranteed idea how to stop her.
So every time she kills, she gets stronger?
Presumably.
Fucking wonderful.
Unless crazy plan, you can convince the being to leave, which who knows, or possibly kill the host. But who knows if she's just going to be brought back or what have you. The relationship between them is not a lot of information.
The fuck gave you this? See, like he's looking for the files.
Well, not what I'm going to tell you about, mainly. Just know that I have that information, and it's not going to help our situation right now.
Tell them their handwriting is garbage. This translation is rough as shit.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. So, listen. I think we can pack up and slide down the mountain. I'll teach you how to hunt in the woods, and listen, worst case scenario, by the time we go on the other side, you just have lost a couple of kilograms. It's fine.
I don't plan to leave.
Excuse me?
If you wish to leave, Master Quan, I will do not blame you, but this thing isn't going to stop. These people aren't going to stop.
That's right. Right. We're not gonna stop it.
You want to go up against the entire triad?
There are a number of students behind us in that temple right now. And if we leave, or if they realize, then every single one of them is dead.
Yeah, which means we'll have plenty of time to actually get away.
Well, you will have plenty of time to get away. I'm not in the business of letting others die for my own safety.
I'd gladly let others die for my own safety. However, there's one particular one that I'm concerned about.
Well, listen, we'll carry him in shifts.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you
Master.
really think running away from this is the best option?
I do, in fact. We can't kill it. We sure as shit can't fight it. And, well, right now, apparently it's in its infancy stages, which is wonderful. That means it'll just keep getting worse.
Exactly. It'll just keep getting worse. And
The
running away
Triad's
for it
probably
doesn't
gonna
mean-
send a team to kill it eventually, or contain it, or whatever the fuck they want to do about it.
Wow, who could have seen this coming?
This is the
Honestly,
first.
did they even fucking think this through?
They did. We are the
They-
first
they-
test run. They don't care.
I don't
If you all
think they. Yeah.
If we die, they can at least take notes from the corpses.
And what do they plan to do after this? They can't control it. It's just going to keep getting worse and worse and spiraling out of control.
They're gonna do it again until they can control it. There's a war in arms race going on, and they're gonna do it until they succeed.
We're
Or
going to run
maybe-
out of fodder first.
As Chloe just kind of chuckles. They'll not run out of fodder. There's enough desperate people to.
Leanne, what do you plan to do?
Well, at the very least, I'm not going to let a bunch of students be left to the graces of whatever this creature is.
And
plan
what,
right now
do
is-
you want to lead a conga line of people out so that she can follow us and hunt us down one by one?
How do they keep this thing contained? How are they able to move about it without it killing them or taking over or doing whatever? I'm not saying it's a smart plan. But so far, all I know is that maybe there's a chance we can kill the host, and maybe the demon will leave with that guard.
She
only
is
thing
the
is-
weakest she'll ever be again.
And I'm not too sure how attached this creature is to its host.
Look, if you want to sign up for a suicide mission, that's your call. I'm going back, but I'm just coming back here.
Understood. It is a smart plan to run.
And she says, I'm not running.
No, of course you won't.
I like just kind of rolls her eyes at once, like, oh, so surprised as well.
Tell me some of you have some common sense.
One will say, I mean, brought Kenji, Lily. I know.
I didn't bring him.
True, you brought his girlfriend.
Which is clearly better. She looks at Leanne.
Leah's just watched this. She's already decided her course of action.
Yeah, have you like spoken to your Shifu at all about this, or are you like riding solo on this plan?
I've mentioned to my Sifu and she's told me her thoughts. She does not agree.
Oh, big surprise there.
Wonderful. What about you, Chloe? What does the wise and mercantile old she say?
I will. Right now, I have not. I've planned to speak to him afterwards, but I didn't want to invite him out here on a camping trip. I think I found it would be more suspicious.
Surely he must have some opinion of when you were invited to the ritual.
Let's just say he he felt very uneasy, but for now he just told me to keep my head down, which and I think at this point I'm more.
Imagine that. Another person who understands the situation and sees the correct course of action, Lian.
And even if we kill this demon, I'm not even sure how we can, or if we can at all. I'm not doing this vampire thing, or I don't know. I do not like Master Quan's attitude and the way he phrases things, but I think he is correct in this matter.
Really, that's your issue? How he phrases things? Out of everything you could have picked, and there's a long laundry list.
Your Shifu's words are true. His words and actions are reasonable. I'll speak to my Shifu about this.
Well, you're ready to fight your way out if it turns out to be that.
Just sadly, also, the main reason I'm here is because I don't have much choice. Because sadly, the list of people who know about this thing officially are the masters, the staff. Besides them, it's only me and Soyeon.
Yeah, it sucks when you can't just bury your head in the sand and ignore the shit happening around you, doesn't it?
Juan will say. Yeah, that's kind of the attitude most people have in this organization. Why, your whole bit here, Lian, about fighting justice of the world? Oh boy, that gonna suck for you.
It's not injustice of the world, Master Quan. It's a monster that apparently everyone's content to let run rampant and to allow it to feed on other people. That is the difference.
You do know what we're trying to be here, Lian. I do
Oh,
want to
I'm
ask you
sorry.
something.
Did you suck the souls of other people out of their bodies? I didn't realize that was a technique I didn't learn.
I do want to ask, I am not comfortable with random supernatural experiment, but you do know what we are training to be here, right? Or did you just plan
There's a large difference between training to fight and kill and then making a monster. Am I the only one who seems to have concerns about the fact that what is being unleashed upon the world?
I agree. I think I've heard about the context of the concept of Pandora's box. Sadly, we are not in the power to close it at this point, and apparently other people have already opened it, evidently.
Of course, and you are content to run. I have no concerns or qualms about that. You run if you want. I am not. I'm not letting people die here just so it makes it so I can make an easier escape. You all can do so. I will not stop you. I will not condemn you for that. But I am not. I'm not letting those people die.
Well, I guess that's one more barrier to give us some extra time.
Leon nods with that.
You can kind of hear Yuko's voice from the tent. And I would assist with that if somebody didn't fucking tie me up. Like, Juan flings an empty bottle in the tent.
You're so determined to die. This is... Are we gonna keep her tied up,
Oh, well, if you want-
evacuate against her will?
Well, there's two of us. There's two of them. I think we can each carry one. Listen, he looks at you, Lien. I've been through a lot of shit. And I was your age, I had the same mindset. So you face this fucking thing. Survive, and it'll be your choice on future battles. I faced these things, I survived, and I don't survive by fighting. Survive by keeping my head fucking down and running away.
And now you are here, facing this thing again. And you will face it again and again, because I don't think it will stop. They'll never stop, it seems.
Till I have a way to fight back. What you're proposing is brave but stupid. And at the end,
Suicidal, even?
quite so.
I believe in war intelligence is important. Gathering means to fight back.
Oh,
Let's
I think we're
fight-
kind of past that point.
Maybe we'll consider this
She's
the first.
actively killing people now. There is no more time to sit around with your thumb up your ass trying to find more information. The only way
Well-
you're going to survive long enough for that is if you leave.
Well, you can consider this the first experiment. If I survive this or not. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's any way either of you can change my mind.
I'm not trying to change your mind.
Thank you.
I think it's very noble and stupid of you, and very on brand.
It's appreciated.
I like Francis. I think I have.
Master Quan, I gave you those papers because if this does go horribly wrong, at least someone will have some form of information.
I mean, there's apparently a mysterious third group aroused that gave you. I don't think it was the tooth fairy that dropped them into your bedroom.
Well, that's not someone you're going to be able to meet anytime soon. Well, if there's nothing else to be discussed, I will take my leave. Take care, everyone.
Damn it. Like, you're from
Well-
the tent. What about me? As he like flings another bottle inside.
Yuko, your brother will be much more appreciative if you are alive when I bring him back.
There's no response to that. Yeah, I'm not sure if Lien, you take your leave with Kenji.
Yeah, she actually gives Master Quan a respectful bow. I don't think she's ever done that to him ever before she takes her leave, presumably.
I'll let them go a bit ahead of me. I don't want to show up with whatever the fuck is about to happen.
I don't need to be near that death flag walking right now.
Chloe, what about you?
Listen, she has to talk to her Shifu about how fucked we are.
So then take your leave. Juan kind of stares at you and Tai. Well, left with the sensible ones. I will say, now you call them foolish. There is a gamble we could. Because
So you
even
might have used the right word.
see, even if we run away, I think Triad leadership is gonna appreciate loose ends.
I don't think the Triad leadership's gonna have much time to worry about us.
Well, Are you planning to live more than a few months, a year?
Ideally.
Because eventually they might solve this issue and might these people tend to have long memories. So I have a proposition. We take everyone out. You see,
And by that,
if enough people escape this place, there's gonna be enough credible witnesses. A lot of worldwide organizations have a lot of issues with people who approve this. Means that will behind the actual experiment from the conceptualization phase to the execution phase will either be running away for their lives or they'll be facing so much backlash they will indeed have a lot bigger problems than us. Because if we run like this, the rest of them get killed. There's just gonna be half a dozen loose ends.
this is all assuming we're not going to have this experiment following us the entire time.
That's also true. My point is, we need to ensure that a lot of people survive this, whether they be foolish or not. Now, it does seem that she... Have you seen her fighting? I have
Just that
I have a theory
once.
that she needs to make physical contact. Be able to, well, suck people
Do
dry.
whatever she does.
Yes. And
Okay.
while most of us would have difficulties contending with such problems, there is one fellow that will not have any issue.
Mm-hmm.
So all we need to do is convince the American to do what he does best and shoot those guns.
Yeah, well, have fun talking to a stone wall.
I will. As she smiles and starts walking away.
He just gives like an exasperated look to Quan.
He looks at the folder and like, wanna have a look through this shit?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, he generally looks spooked as he'll hand you the folder. As yeah, there's a bunch of pictures of people flayed off their skin hanging from the ceiling. Weird runes drawn in blood and many notes written in, well, broken Japanese, more or less. This is clearly a very rough handwritten translation.
Holy shit. Okay.
And if you have a glance, it seems like these are detailing police cases from as recent as well, last year. So
Is this what the Triad is so afraid of?
I guess so.
Well, they may have created something even worse in the process.
I hate arms races. Fucking winners, it's only losers.
We might be in the wrong field of work.
Well, you didn't get much choice, and I'll be honest, neither did I, so. Make do. Fuck.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna move camp. Of about a mile southeast.
Probably a good idea. Apparently this wasn't a very secret location.
She kind of frowns. Said that.
Ty.
I think it's secret enough.
Well, you do that. I'm gonna head back to the monastery before somebody sets off a bomb or something.
We'll let the camp act as a fallback location for any people. And suppose I hope the American packed any bullets.
Fingers crossed.
Luck. And be careful.
Lily will nod and turn to go. Oh wait, hold on. Let me say one thing before I leave. I'm gonna gamify it. Don't worry, I can handle it.
There you go.
Give me my adrenaline.
Yeah. Head back. On the way back, Lien, Genji's like fucking stone cold. He's like, gonna avenge her, right?
We are going to try. Yes.
Something happened to Ryokan?
Yes. He showed me something, but it required a great deal of energy, and I assume power from him to do so.
Wait, is he the one who gave you all that shit?
Yes.
Because he was a bit weird compared to the people.
It's a definition for sure. But I do not want to betray too much of his secrets. I just know that he's resting now, and well, I'm not sure he'll be much help right now while he recovers.
He'll nod.
I don't have to explain to you just how dangerous the situation we're going to be finding ourselves in. But I still have to say it. You could run, Kenji.
After your whole speech,
I know.
I wasn't gonna run even without that, but after that, no.
Well, I guess we're both idiots, as Master Quan would say.
Yeah, but I think I love being an idiot.
It has taken you very far, so I can understand that mindset.
I think I could have placed high up in the tournament.
And that's true. Master Quan would never be able to collect his winnings. But I guess I did cover my part of the bet.
That would be
It's not important now.
I guess you can take secrets to your grave.
He said if you won, at the very least got up to mid-tier, I believe, that I owe you a kiss. I told him that you would get top 3, and I would do it.
Interesting negotiation. Why does he care?
I think he made another bet to prove a point. I'm not too sure. We didn't really get that far in the discussion before he decided to make a run for it before I answer any questions.
I listen. I can appreciate him, but I feel like he scams a lot of people.
He does, in fact. He caught me completely off guard, at the very least. Apparently, I was very obvious, so that's very annoying.
Technically, I did point you out several months ago.
Well, I don't consider Ty part of the same level, so yeah.
Yeah, I didn't believe her at first. I thought, she's surely just saying things, but I'm happy she was right, you know?
Well, at the very least, I didn't want you to. Well, I don't know what I want, but it took me a while.
Hey, listen, make it out of here and I'll take you on a date. Like a normal date that normal people go on.
If we still both survive this, I would like that.
Gonna smile and begin to give you a kiss.
Yeah, she kisses him back.
Eventually, you'll make your way to the monastery. Not sure where you're headed.
Well, presumably she's going to talk to Ryu at the very least because he's the one who's supposed to be gathering people. I know Lily's gonna probably get there, but she needs to know.
Um. So you want to meet Ryu first?
Yeah, because like I said, basically letting him know because she needs to know if there's anyone else who wants to stay or who wants to run. Essentially, is what she's gonna ask him.
Right, he saw the future. Which was more awkward. Like, oh, fuck! I need to like.
Oh, that's true. He saw. I thought.
I didn't realize he saw everything. Jeez, I'm sorry.
It's a future he kind of like generated. Just shared it
Listen.
with you.
I know he's omniscient at that point. I'm sorry. Listen, it's fine. We won't bring it up.
No, we won't.
Leon does not know that.
You will never find out.
Sadly, there are no magic sensor bars in fucking Future Sight.
Listen, just put some headphones on and stare at the wall. But yeah. As yeah, you can search for him. He'll find him in the building. Was again chatting to a couple of the other students as he'll get up and meet you halfway.
Well, I know it's only been a bit, but have you heard any news about who exactly is on our side, or?
Sorry, I'm too busy shadowboxing you in chat. So what did you say?
She's like, is there anyone he talked to who's on our side or who wants to leave? Essentially, she's asking.
I don't think leaving is much of an option yet.
Maybe, but things have escalated very badly. It seems Soo-young has killed a number of people and is growing stronger and hungrier, I assume.
What happened?
Well, she, like I said, she's killed 15 people. 3 students and 12 others. And apparently, we've gained some more information about these creatures. And right now, the only thing we know is that they are unkillable. They grow stronger, and this is just only her infant stage case.
just before all of that, follow me, please. Gesture for you to follow him in his room.
Yeah, she follows.
Chloe, is there anywhere you're going after you
Yes,
arrive at
yes, her Shifu. I think at this point, you gotta get clued in. And how fucked we are.
Yeah, you'll find him enjoying as he like looks
look
at
at-
you.
Yeah, he looks like it's in his quarters probably, or
Yeah.
his quarters already. Yeah.
Look even more freaked than yesterday.
Yes, I believe the situation has advanced pretty terribly. Escalated.
And you've learned about the deaths.
Yes, that's one aspect of the problem.
Problem you call it.
It's a so it's a bit of personal worry, but I also want to inform you about other things.
This is a personal worry. Triad is in fact not worried.
Yes, and that's also my second worry.
I saw them carry a body an hour ago. Hid it underneath the basement infirmary. No, me and the Grandmaster always share a cup of tea. Well, now. At the clock.
Oh my god, even close the nerves will connect.
I broached the subject with one of them. Know what I was told?
What did they say?
Everything is under control. Not worry.
Damn it.
Apparently they radioed in a team of specialists. In case this gets out of control.
I see. Wow, unless they're gonna be arriving by helicopter, and even then,
Well, I believe they're a day or two at most away.
I also want to inform you that there's also other things that happened. Apparently, people know, and I'm pretty sure that little knowledge will spread. And
Who else knows? Who have you been talking with, Chloe?
I have not been talking. They've initially approached me. Apparently, they found out from an unknown third source. The people that I've talked to that know are Tai, Quan, Lily, Lien, Kenji. And Yuko knows, but Yuko has been apprehended by Quan. But you see, I'm also, which is also one of my. You see, that's why I'm also worried, because if the chain leads back to us,
Oh,
there's not many people know of the events.
get up. The hand on your shoulder and says, "Don't worry. I'll make sure the storm hits. It won't affect us. We'll be safe, I promise."
Chloe will give a sheepish smile, but like she's still deeply worried right now. Yeah, because this is probably one of the few times where she's probably in a time knowing Chloe's like genuinely scared.
Listen, he was. You can give me a detect roll if you want.
I will try.
Are you
The lower
gambling,
success.
man?
I'll take the lower success. I'm not a gambling man.
Listen, your Shifu seems calm now. He was a bit concerned, but after what you just told him, he seems a bit more relaxed.
Yeah, she's thinking someone might be being pushed under the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what Chloe's thinking, but
As you will finish the tea and walk away. Lily, you arrive at the monastery. Where are you going? What are you?
I'm heading for the international student dorms.
Yeah, you'll notice that the obvious buzz as people are going about talking, very like whispered hush tones.
Do I see Ty at all? She left before me, right?
I believe so. But not anywhere noticeable. It's like the common area, so you know where the American is technically. Check around there.
I'm not looking for Ty specifically. I'm just curious if she is also in the area.
Not out in the open.
All right, cool. Then I'm not going to the American because that's what she said she's gonna do. I'll find Ryu then.
Yeah, as you'll head over to his room, Paul will tell you that like he went back to his room with Lian and Kenji.
Oh, fucking great. God damn it.
As listen, yeah, Lian, you walk after him into his room, and he'll kind of go to like this rack as he like kind of like puts out the katana and just kind of never be able to build this properly. Kenji, and considering what's coming next, you sure as shit ain't gonna use Vulcan. Kenji looks a bit taken aback, but will very respectfully take the sword from him. Not sure, Yen, if you have any remarks to that, but
No, she understands this is a big deal. She watches them both.
yeah. Kenji stares at it with like both like respect and the fact that like he is shocked a bit as Lily, you walk in on this scene.
I'm not interrupting something, am I?
No, I was just giving Kenji here a proper weapon for upcoming fight.
I mean, if you want to handle his weapon, I can always go back out and close the door again. Give you some time.
Listen, I want you to get jealous.
No, you'll have to work a little bit harder for that one.
Sure, I keep
However,
the big sword just for you.
I'm honored. But, we're leaving.
What? When you wait, both him and Kenji will speak at the same time.
We're getting the fuck out of here before everybody dies.
Like I know we just what? everyone here is on board, like, not run away. I talked to like half the
And-
student body.
And you believe this suicidal plan?
I believe we can fight, right?
Look, I don't know if you know everything that's been happening, but Soyeon's only getting more powerful. That demon, Jiangxi, is only going to get more powerful as time goes on. She's already killed 15 people in one night.
Well, he looks at Lien and Genji. I don't think they'll run. I don't think you convinced my sister either.
No, actually, Kwan has her tied up currently because she is insistent on running into her own death.
Wonderful. Are you just gonna drag everyone here down the mountain slope?
Just you two.
Ah, you expect me to just abandon the fight here? Lily? What?
She's not wrong in the sense that this is a very tough situation, and it's not something that you can calmly kill. Hell, we're not too sure it's going to work out either.
Believe me, I want to kick her ass just as bad as the rest of you guys, but this is not a fight that we can win right now. Maybe ever. The Triads created something that they can't control. I say let them deal with each other while we get the heck out of Dodge.
You're prepared to, what, gallivant across China until we reach a port? Understand that if you do this, you'll be hunted down. All of us will be hunted down.
We're going to be hunted down whether we leave these walls or not. And I'd rather not sit here like a fish in a barrel ready to be shot.
Don't think I can sway things much on either end. As the door will open, as you see I walk in with Maverick. Like, things look very tense in here. I'm not interrupting, am I?
Lily is explaining to Rio her plan to leave, and Rio is
Lily,
not taking it well.
do I need to showcase everything when it comes to Just kiss
Oh
him
my
and he'll do
gosh.
whatever. He'll go along with you. I don't have time for endless debates. Yeah, she knows. Ryu's all
I know.
kind of.
I don't think
I'm,
she cares.
I'm right here.
Ryu, do you seriously plan on staying?
Want to? I want to run away. This is dishonorable, cowardly. Not gonna get too far in my state.
Something like this doesn't care about dishonor or cowardice. This isn't a fair fight.
Maverick will say. Well, I guess that's true. Or whatever the fuck we're hunting. As Tai is just gonna put her hand on his shoulder and lean on him and says, I got the professional.
Yeah. You and your guns will at least slow it down.
He kind of like looks and says, you ever hunted before?
Does it look like I've hunted before?
I've met a lot of hunters, all nationalities, genders. I don't.
No.
All
I
right,
have
Maverick,
not.
you're safe here.
Panic immediately.
I don't know, so I'll assume that was a sarcastic comment.
It was. I have not hunted.
Hunting is not just about killing target. It's about controlling where they go, how they act, recognizing patterns,
You
predicting.
ever hunted something supernatural before?
Well, as he glances at Tai and says, what I was told is that if she gets to me, I'm dead. Now, while I'm sure you've been able to beat up quite a lot of people, have you ever fist fought a grizzly?
Can't say I have.
So I'm gonna treat this just as if I was hunting some very dangerous big game that's much smarter.
Whatever works.
So there's ways to deal with that. And if there's as many people backing this plan as I was also led to believe, as he again will glance towards Tai, a bit more unsure this time. I think there's a way we can deal with it. Not in here where it knows the ground, but well, surrounding area is much easier. Much easier to ambush, lay traps, and overwhelm it. Don't need to kill it, trap it. And can it dig itself out of a deep hole that we then stuff with things? I think if I throw it down a pit and pour gasoline and set it on fire, do you think it will jump out and fly?
I don't plan on finding out.
Okay, well, I don't really need cowards in this operation anyways, so come on, head out. Pick up your boyfriend and suppose he has spine enough for the two of you.
Alright, well. If I hurt your ego, go for it. I don't give a shit. As she's gonna turn to Ryu. Please, your sister needs you alive. I need you alive. Let's go.
Yeah, I feel like drag him away. As Mavericks shrug and say, oh damn, that makes sense why they started fucking not what's the word? My English is failing.
Approaching?
Resorting.
Recruiting?
It's makes sense why they're resorting to summoning demons from hell now, if that's the best the school has to offer.
At the very least, it's understandable. It seems her master's had a run-in with these things before, and, well, it can spook a man no matter how strong or brave you are.
People really need to diversify your training regimen. Not
We'll
every
put it in our
not every foe
Mhm.
can be like fist fought.
we'll put in our list of things to spice up if we survive this. Then
Well, I don't plan on dying. Anyone here plans on dying, but I'll tell you this right now. Morale is a big thing in this fight. And I meant what I said to her. I don't want any cowards here, so I assume all of you here are in on this. As he looks at you and Kenji.
yeah, Leon nods.
Good. Send back this bitch. As with that, we'll be ending the session here.